Two suns, and still there's talk of white lights beyond the dunes, brighter than fear.
Like many stories, this one starts with once upon a time.
You want the truth? This world doesn't do night. We've got two suns. One clock's off, the other clock's in. No mercy. The sky stays bright, the sand stays angry, and if you stand still too long, it'll cook the thoughts right out of your head.
Two suns, no mercy.
The only reason any of us are still breathing is the wind. Cold wind. Weird wind. The kind that crawls up from under the sand, like the planet's exhaling through cracked teeth. It rolls over the dunes, and suddenly you can live. You can walk. You can laugh. You can pretend you're not one bad choice away from becoming a story nobody remembers.
Two suns. This heat is relentless, we press on. Look at the dunes breathe with the wind. Even the ground whispers survival.
Out here, money's useless, power's a joke. No one owns anything except the next hour. The rule is simple. We all survive today.
The winds are shifting. Two suns, endless desert. The two suns feel hotter today. This desert never settles.
So we move with the wind. Together. Always together.
These winds carry secrets of the two suns. Keep moving. The settlement is close. Watch the dunes. Raiders could be anywhere. Stay sharp, everyone.
Some people got clever. They started trapping the wind, building cages out of metal and faith. People think trapping the wind is clever. They built their little cages, their little villages, and they celebrate because they don't have to move. Called it progress, called it safety. So when you steal the wind, you don't just steal comfort. You steal the planet's breath.
The ground feels wrong. It's trembling. The wind shouldn't be trapped like this. We have to keep moving.
My mother called it sickness.
The breath spots are failing. We need aid.
But the ground underneath them is a living thing. It breathes through the dunes. It cools itself to keep us alive.
The ground has ground fever. The wind shouldn't be trapped, but channeled. This insulator is set. The ring is stable. Tightening this anchor. Must hold. See how it spins freely? What is it, boy? Hear something? The salt mesh is alive. It repairs itself. Look, the wind is forcing a column.
She led the white winds. Nomads. Wind readers.
That way. Okay, let's go. Keep going, the ruins are just ahead. The winds are shifting, we must press on. Follow the bear's lead, our path lies ahead. Storm's building, we push through. Seal's holding, now for the lenses. Bear, evening haze or not, we need to block the light. Quiet reset. There, that's better, rest up, big guy. Winds are picking up, they could shift the dunes.
We didn't chase storms, we listened to them. We rode giant polar bears because nothing else out here has the guts to carry you across a burning world with both suns watching. My bear's name is Koda. He's the only one who stayed.
He doesn't bite, he judges. Two suns. And still there's talk of white lights beyond the dunes, brighter than fear. What is it, boy? Do you sense something?
Out here, the suns don't shine, they punish. When the glare turns the dunes into white fire, the goggles are everything. They cut the burn,
Time to darken the view.
seal out the sand, keep your eyes alive.
A light's shifting, adjusting for contrast.
But they're not just shade. White Wind's lenses catch the cold wind's shimmer, a faint trail you can't see bare-eyed. Tilt your head, read the flicker, and you know exactly where the breath is moving.
Sun burns, but we endure.
Mom used to talk about a place she'd seen in the wind's patterns. Big blue basin beyond the white lights.
Forward to the basin, we press on. The sands whisper of the ancient path ahead. We must hurry. We face it together.
Like the world had a bruise in it, and she wanted to press it, see what happened. Then one day, the wind tasted wrong. The ground went quiet. Quiet, like something holding its breath. Like air that's been somewhere it shouldn't. Quiet, like the planet was listening for us.
The sand is breathing here.
And the white winds vanished, just gone. No war, no heroes, just gone. Like the dunes erased our tracks in a single sweep, and the world decided the story was over. Like the desert swallowed their footprints and decided that was enough. Now it's just me, Jane Mary, daughter of the last leader, riding the last bear, following the last honest wind on a planet that's getting sicker every time someone tries to pin it down.
The air feels different here. Stay sharp.
Mum believed the white lights weren't just lights. She said they were a seam in the world, a place where the air changes, where the wind starts, where the truth leaks through.
And a third light I can't explain.
Because every time the cold wind comes up from the sand, it's like the planet is trying to tell you something without using words. Like it's begging, like it's warning, like it's saying, "Stop choking me."
And still there's talk of white lights beyond the dunes. 2 suns, brighter than fear.
So now you know how I got here. Sun for breakfast. That's a windstream wormhole. Most people see one and they turn around. Pray, pretend they never saw it. Me, I chase them, year after year, like an idiot with a plan. Achieving slow improvements day after day, because the wind doesn't teach the same lesson twice. It just hits you again harder, until you either learn or you stop moving. What the fuck? There must be a way. Shit. I'm trying to learn the trick. How to stop fighting it. How to stop locking up like a scared animal. I need to flow with the sand. How to let it take me without tearing me apart. Loose enough to move, steady enough not to break. Instead of getting thrown back out. Holy guacamole eating sand again. There must be a way I can do this. Shit, I need more stability. I don't need strength. I need control. And I don't have it yet! I keep telling myself the next one's the one. The clean run. The moment I finally get control. So I keep trying. Still no luck. All I've got is a belief that the winds took my mom and all the white winds somewhere. So I keep trying. like it. Because if I can stay inside the stream, if I can hold the line, instead of getting spit back out, it might carry me to her. Keep trying. I need to get my mother and all of the white winds. That is the last of the day. Tomorrow we try again. The two suns are getting up higher. Time to start moving. Storm's starting to breathe again. I guess that's enough practice for today, my friend. Wind's picking a fight with the dunes. The two suns are going up. They're gonna start cooking whatever's dumb enough to still be standing under them.
You don't go looking for water out here.
Water and food first, Koda.
You hunt it.
And we find a place to lay low. That's why we wear the goggles. Not just for the glare, for the hunt.
It doesn't sit around waiting.
Water pops up from the ground in small, ugly miracles. Sometimes it lasts long enough to drink. Sometimes long enough to dream about bathing in it.
It hides. Under the sand. Under the heat. Under all that glare that makes everything look the same. So you learn to read what doesn't want to be read.
You learn to read the signs. You learn the smells. You learn the way the air feels cooler. Midday's coming soon. The two suns are about to fry some eggs.
Because out here, you don't wait for certainty. You move on instinct, or you don't move at all. A patch that's too still. A shimmer that doesn't belong. Air that feels just a little cooler for half a breath. That's your signal. The goggles help. Cut the noise. Show you the lie in the heat. But they don't do the work for you. You still have to choose. Because most of the time, you're wrong. You dig anyway, hoping this isn't another bad guess. Then you feel it. Not cold, not wet. Just different. And that's enough.
I can sense some movement. We just struck gold, my friend. Looks like we hit the jackpot.
And if you got it right, you get a moment. Just a small one. A pocket of water before the desert takes it back.
Koda, get in there. That's the real stuff.
You drink, and for a second, you forget. Forget the heat. Forget the hunt. Forget how fast things disappear out here. It tastes clean.
Straight out of the desert's vein.
Alive. Like the world isn't trying to kill you for once. You slow down. You breathe. Let it sit. Just a moment of something close to peace. You don't think about it leaving. Not yet. You just take it in, like it might stay. Even though you know it won't.
Not bad, huh, Koda? In a minute, this place will pretend it was never here. The desert's closing the tab. Water's going fast. Won't be a drop left soon. That's the real stuff.
You might be asking what that is. Don't rush it. It'll introduce itself.
You don't just grab the first blob you see. That's amateur hour. Out here, same as anything worth eating, you check it first. You touch it, you press it, you feel the give. Some are too hard, some are half dead. Some look promising till you put your hand on them and realize they're all skin and lies. So you keep going. Palm to surface. Press. Release.
The good kind.
Listen with your fingers.
Good while it lasts.
That's the trick nobody writes down.
Gotcha.
The desert talks. Not with words, with tension, with weight, with the little pulse under your hand that says, yeah, this one. The right blob feels ready. Not weak, not tight, like the world giving you one clean answer, which is rare enough out here to feel suspicious. Then you press the sweet spot, and it pops. Not pretty.
Yeah. It's alive. So are we.
Open it up, and there they are. Larvae, worms, fat little survivors packed inside like the desert's private joke. Ugly as sin, rich as gold. 40 to 60% protein if you want to get scientific about your lunch.
Our favorite. I wouldn't trade it for anything else.
Iron, zinc, essential fats, 8 amino acids.
Yeah.
All the beautiful things hiding inside something your softer ancestors would scream at.
Ugly little thing. Full of everything we need.
That's the joke, isn't it? Civilization teaches you to be disgusted by the very thing that might keep your heart beating in a hard place. Out here, being picky is a luxury item. Same shelf as shade, comfort, and dying old. So, we eat. Because the body knows what the mind likes to dramatize. Because survival strips the nonsense off things. Because when you're hungry enough, truth stops dressing nice. Most days looks a lot like this. A pulsing blob, a well-placed thumb, a burst, a feast. And for one filthy, glorious minute, the desert stops trying to kill you and starts feeding you. That's as close to a good day as it gets, but it never stays. Nothing ever does. Because the desert doesn't give a damn about you. It lets you have something just long enough to remind you how it feels. Then it takes it back.
Time to find a place to rest. The chase is the only way.
Chase is the only way. She's a new machine. The wind is alive.
Come on, big guy. We better hurry or we'll be in trouble. You can always feel it when midday hits. The air stops breathing, the sand starts baking your boots.
Yeah, I see it. Midday heat and a wall of sand coming right for us.
We better hurry. I can feel the smell of the storm stronger and stronger. Yeah, this is exactly how I pictured a good day ending. Drink, eat, and run for your life.
Yeah. Let's go hide in a hole and pretend that thing can't find us. That always ends well.
feel